2, 3.
King Cake King back again. And we have two fantastic guest reviewers. To my right, this is Scott, aka the King Cake Traveler. Scott, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, my name's Scott. I love king cake, and I travel a lot for king cake.
And not only do we have one guest reviewer, but we have another guest reviewer. This is Prince James, and he loves king cake. So guys, we just reviewed the Dong Phuong strawberry right here in this box. Now we're going for the, what bakery is this, James?
Dong Phuong Bakery.
We're going for Dong Phuong almond cream king cake. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this box. As you know, the boxes are very nicely done. The almond cream king cake is in a blue box. Our strawberry was in a pink box. The almond cream is in a blue box. As we open it up, we see a very, very nice presentation. The smells hit you. The cream cheese icing looks delicious. And I'm just ready to go on this one. Last time I went with the green slice. I'm gonna let our guest reviewer, Scott, try the yellow slice.
I want to say one thing. That king cake, when you open the box, the smells slap you in the face. That is a brioche smell of deliciousness. It really does take out or really hit your taste buds before you even eat it. That is a beautiful piece.
All right, Scott, let's see what you got here, man.
All right.
Now, as you're biting on this, Scott, I would like you to please review how the King Cake King reviews. The first one is presentation, the second one is icing, the third one is filling, and the final one is dough. Please,
I have to say that Dong Phuong, I don't think it's the prettiest king cake. I think the presentation is somewhat sloppy. I know what it tastes like, so I'm gonna give it a little higher than it deserves on its own. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
7.5 for presentation. I love the presentation. Of course, it's in the nines for me.
Okay.
Switch to the icing, Scott.
So icing, it is undeniable that the icing of a Dong Phuong is the peak of icing. It doesn't get any better than this. I believe your last guest viewer said that it was fluffy and whipped. It just is airy. It's like a cloud of sugar. And I give it a 10. You cannot get better icing than that.
And once again, my icing was in the nines. I'm gonna let that stay right there. He said most of what I've said in the previous review. Let's go ahead and move to the filling.
Filling, I am not a filling person whatsoever. Dong Phuong's dough is the peak of king cake perfection. I really feel that the dough, or the filling, takes away from it. I'm gonna give the filling a 6.
Filling, I have to say, is not as good as a strawberry. It actually has a lot of uncrushed almonds, which I think is good. It adds more texture to the king cakes. I actually think the filling is going to be right at probably an 8.5. I still enjoy the filling. I'm going to let James take a little bite of this. So James, without going through all 4 categories, can you give me an overall score on that bite you just had?
A 10.
A 10 from my man,
Wow.
James. So Scott, what's left is the dough, man. Tell me what you think about the dough.
Like I just said, Dong Phuong dough is perfect. It is a brioche that's almost like a croissant. The crumb is absolutely perfect. Those little alveoli, those little air pockets are just perfect. 10. Just like the topping, a 10. If you take out the filling, this is as close to the platonic king cake as is possible.
And of course, the dough for me is a 10. I mean, you don't get better than this in the king cake world. I hope to see one that gets close. There's a lot of king cake out there, so hopefully when I taste 150 this year, one of those 150 will get close because I want to taste it.
So I'm gonna do the math in my head. I think I'm at a 7.75 average. Not 100% sure on that, so let me know if I'm wrong. I gotta say, if this were the cinnamon, it would be approaching 9.8, maybe 9.9 right now.
And for the King Cake King, I have not been able to do the math in my head. Kind of gave a variation of scores. My strawberry was a 9.5. This is going to be a little bit lower, probably in the 9 to 9.2 range. Once again, very, very good king cake. And hey, check me out on Instagram at King Cake Planet, and also visit my website, www.kingcakeplanet.com. And thanks to the two special guests here, James the Prince and Scott the Traveler.